Hi, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh. I am vigilantly fighting the diseases of addiction and mental health. Today we'll be reading from Daily Reflections, and today is August 8th. Even though it's the 15th, we're reading August 8th because I'm playing catch up because I'm in the process of moving. I realized in the last video I said I wasn't going to bring that up, but I feel bad if people think I'm reading and they're like, wait a second, he's reading the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and it's like the 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. No, I will catch up because I'm shooting these in bulk multiple days at a time, and then I'm going to try and schedule them. So that's just kind of a heads up. Also, if you want to connect with me directly and fairly quickly, you can go to Tag Recovery on Instagram, or you can go to Tag Building Hope on Twitter. The one thing that I do really love about Twitter, and you don't even need to follow me, I'm not looking for any of that. It's not promotion or publicity on my part to follow me. For Tag Building Hope on Twitter, is that if you look and you type into the search hashtag recoveryposse or hashtag odaat, which is one day at a time, you'll find millions of us and threads upon posts and upon posts and upon posts where people are congratulating individuals on having 1 day sober, 1 year sober, 1 month sober, 10 years sober, 50 years sober. It's a really great community. Again, on Twitter, I'm Tag Building Hope. On Instagram, it's Tag Recovery, and here it's the Accountability Group on YouTube. So let's dig into August 8th. I've done enough rambling and kind of explaining what's been going on in my personal life, and the key here now is to engage with you and wish you well and hope that you have a great day today. So, August 8th of Daily Reflections. Made it at last. Oh, made a list. I would have messed that up. Alright, well, we're human. We all make mistakes, especially someone like myself who's been dealing with addiction and mental health for quite some time. Made a list. Made a list of all persons we had harmed, 12 steps and 12 traditions, page 77. When I approached the 8th step, I wondered how I could list all the things that I have done wrong and that I have done to other people, since there were so many people and some of them weren't alive anymore. Some of the hurts I inflicted weren't bad, but they really bothered me. The main thing to see in this step was to become willing to do whatever I had to do to make these amends to the best of my ability at the particular time. Where there is a will, there is a way. So if I want to feel better, I need to unload the guilt feelings I have. A peaceful mind has no room for feelings of guilt with the help of my higher power. If I am honest with myself, I can cleanse my mind of these feelings. Yeah, that's a really good one in terms of the importance. I use this metaphor with people all the time. Sorry, I kind of put all the books here in stacks so I know the date order. But I kind of use this metaphor all the time. It's like you're hiking and you're carrying a book bag, right? Or you're carrying one of those Osprey, hikers bags, all fancy and stuff. I'm not that person. Hiking and camping is not something that I do. It's great if you do it and you love it. Keep doing it, because if it helps keeps you sober, fantastic. And if it helps push away the demons and the darkness, or what I stole from Dexter, my dark passenger of the mental health side, even better. Because with co-occurring disorders, one washes the other, and if one gets really bad, then it can lead to the other. So it's always good to be vigilant about seeing the red flags and tending to them. So making a list of the people you need to make amends to, and then also understanding living amends, is an important aspect of my strength that I've gained from this program. Unfortunately, over the years, I've lost a lot of people, so I have living amends where I just have to do right by them in my own way, which is me being honest with myself, me being introspective, me holding myself accountable, and making sure that I am protecting my sobriety and trying to help as many people as I can without completely emptying my cup, because you cannot fill a cup from an empty cup. I have to take time for myself, for self-care, for self-love, for self-awareness, in order to recharge and then be able to go back to life of service and helping others. So making that list now is a lot shorter. Now it's down to 2. When I first started, that thing looked like Santa Claus's naughty versus nice list. It was long. It was really long, like crazy long. But over the years, I've pared it down. Sometimes people have gotten really angry and slammed the door in my face, both physically and metaphorically. And sometimes people have just been really proud of me. Like, I got an email the other day because I recently hit a milestone. That was relatively a big deal to my friends and family, more so than me, because I just am really focused on the day, and I actually had forgotten that it was like one of my anniversaries. But like I completely spaced because I'm more focused on just like, Josh, you just need to stay sober today. I don't really care what you have to do. So I'm not one of those people who has a day counter or like, any of that stuff. It's just like, hey, I wake up in the morning, my feet hit the floor sober. It was a good day yesterday. But what I did yesterday, it doesn't carry over. You don't have rollover minutes. It doesn't work like that. I have to maintain my sobriety these 24 hours, and life's gonna throw me different things today than it did yesterday. So it's a me versus me thing. I have to figure out, okay, what's my list gonna look like? Who are the people that I still need to make amends to? And then talking to my sponsor and grant sponsor, what's the best path forward from your experience, your strength, and your hope in order for me to best make amends to these 2 individuals. There's 2 left on my list, and they're both very interesting. So I'll be curious to hear what my sponsors have to say, because I knocked out a ton very early on after my first year, and then I was I think it was 3 years, 274 days, something like that. I can't remember. This was a while ago. Anyway, but now I'm down to 2 people. I have 2 people. There might be more, and I'm just forgetting. So those people, if you're seeing this video, please direct message me either on Twitter, tag Building Hope, or Instagram, tag Recovery, or here on YouTube, and just send me a message and be like, yo, Josh, you did this and it affected me in a negative way. And I'm like, oh shoot, I'm really sorry. I didn't have you on my amends list, but you're on my amends list now. And I apologize for my behavior during that time. And what can I do to best resolve this situation? Because making amends is an action, and it's not just words. Sometimes, I've done things where I've had to maybe I'll help somebody move, or I'll, do some other form of service work, but I'll try and figure out a way to make direct amends to that person and genuinely and sincerely apologize for the part that I played that caused negative outcomes in their lives. So my hope for you is that you are very honest, brutally honest with yourself when making your list of amends, because that's the best way to lift that burden and feel less guilt. So I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, to like the videos, but most importantly, use the comment section, because that's what being accountable is all about. It's being introspective, being self-aware, holding yourself accountable, holding others accountable. And we do that by newcomers coming in and sharing, what's going on with them, what's their day one looking like, what are they experiencing in their early days of recovery. And that helps remind me and others who have time underneath their belt, whoa, don't ever want to go back to that. So you're teaching us and keeping us sober, while we'll try and provide our experience, strength, and hope to you, and maybe parts of that will really resonate and you put that into your program. But the goal is that it's progress, not perfection, and because this is a we program, these are we programs, we stay sober. So it's not just an I stay sober thing and I can do it alone. It's we stay sober because we do it together, because we are capable of being sober. It's a me versus me thing, but it's a we thing when it comes to this program or any of these programs that I'm in. We help each other stay sober. With that, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and I am Josh, still battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thank you.